touching someone's hair skin.
Exactly.
You can't play with that.
Yeah.
So I would recommend, it's a highly recommended thing. Please take professional education in this field where you want to pursue it as a career. You need to find a goat in this industry.
Everything is somehow related to your skin
Yes,
breaking
yes.
out. That's
It's
crazy.
the clean sheet. You need to give yourself time to make money.
Oh, they're
You
expecting
know,
immediately it'll come.
everything they want is very immediate. No, it doesn't come that way. People come with Deepika Padukone's picture.
Okay.
But we are not Deepika Padukone.
yes.
We don't have skin like her.
Yeah.
We don't have hair like her. We don't
Yeah.
have a face shape like her. So I have to understand the client,
Has there ever been a time where your client has said something to you and you just did not agree with them but you didn't know how to say it? Okay, welcome everyone to the last episode of season 1 of What's the Point. Today we have with us a wizard, a magician, but not in the sense that you're used to. She converts faces into glam, whether it's wedding glam or maybe SFX, something scary, prosthetics. So I'd like to welcome Snehal Mehta.
Hi.
She's a makeup artist, a stylist, and an SFX artist,
Yeah,
right?
and also a hairstylist.
And a hairstylist.
Yes.
So everything glam,
Yes,
beauty.
everything related to glam and beauty.
Okay.
That's anything which is artistry. That describes me. Yes.
And so you describe yourself as an artist.
yes.
Okay. And visual artist more?
Yes.
Or is there other parts of you that you're also into writing maybe?
No,
is there
I
anything
do
else
cooking.
you're into?
I do cooking.
Ooh,
so
that
yeah,
also
even
a little
cooking is
visual.
also kind of an art.
Yes.
Not everyone can cook. Yeah, I cook. I bake also.
Ooh.
So anything related to artistry, I know. Like I can paint.
Okay, so
Yes.
how did this start? How did this whole journey start? Were you always an artistic kid? You used to paint all the time in class? You know those kids
Yes,
who like
yes,
draw
yes,
eyes in their notebook all the time?
Sitting on the last bench when you're not interested, you just keep scribbling on the book. Yeah, I was that kind. But I think this runs in my genes.
Huh.
Like right from my grandmother to my mother, sister, aunts, everyone is an artist in my house.
Wow.
You
In
know,
what way? What was your grandmother
So
into?
I'll tell you, my grandmother, she used to paint amazing. She used to do all these, the sari paintings. Yeah, she would paint that. Then she would do a little bit of sweaters, sewing,
yeah.
everything. My Masi, she had her own textile, full kind of what can I say. A store of where she could, sell
Garments and stuff.
yeah. My mother, she had her own beauty salon at home. So yeah, so this all runs in my blood. So
Wow, you were born glam.
yes, it was just like it took little longer to that artistry come out of me because I come from a very typical Indian family wherein when it comes to an education, they want their kid to be a graduate, postgraduate, either a doctor or an engineer.
So was that expectation there on you?
Yes,
You had
so
to be
I'm
something?
a double postgraduate.
Okay, tell us more about that.
Yes.
What was that journey?
I'm a double postgraduate. I have done my MCom. Till MCom, I studied from Podar College, R.A. Podar. Yeah. And then I did my human resource management, that is MBA in HR. Yes. And I worked in human resource for 7 years.
Wow.
Yes.
And when did that switch happen and why did it happen?
Okay. So I always, liked, painting people. Like, for example, whenever we used to have this little, this Ganpati functions we have in every community. So I used to get all the girls ready for their dances and performances, and that just came out of me. There was no there was no professional education towards makeup or anything. Whatever, I had those little things in my vanity. Like, तब क्या होता था, like one powder, kajal, lipstick. With those 3-4 things only, I would get all these girls ready. And then I remember when I was in like 6th-7th standard. Obviously, my mom had a little beauty salon in our house, so she had her cutting scissors. I used to cut my maid's hair. I did that. I still
And did you do
remember-
it well?
I did.
I cut my hair recently. It's so uneven, and my mom is like, "What are you doing? Why are you ruining your hair?"
No, I did cut it well, and that to a one length haircut.
Wow.
I was so proud of myself.
You should be.
So yeah, that was in me since a child. But you know what? I never got a chance to express it to my parents that, you know, and obviously I couldn't tell them that, okay, I want to do this. It would be considered as a beauty parlor back then.
Ha.
You know, beauty parlor ka course karegi kya? Wherein everyone in the family is like doctors and engineers. My sister is an architect.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So there was one side of your family that was artsy also, and there was another
yes,
side
but
that
everyone
was doctors.
is,
and
yeah,
stuff.
doctors and engineers. Everyone is doing well in life, and obviously this field would not be encouraged at any point of time.
Yeah.
Like, so I am like a, you know, half CA also. So in my father's pressure, in my father's pressure, I gave. So when I was studying back then, the CA exams, there was this PE1 and PE2.
Okay.
So I'm actually passed my PE1 also.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And in that time, I realized like I had seen all the hours in the clock studying, and that made me realize I am not made for this. I am not. And somehow my sister convinced my father, okay, no, she doesn't want to do this. But then eventually, then from CA, we came down to MBA, and that he made happen. He's like, pehle padhai karo, then do whatever you want.
So when you were a kid, what did you want to be?
I always, so
So
first,
did you always want to be an artist?
yes, always. But
Okay.
it was, I wasn't vocal about what I wanted because
Right.
I didn't had guts to tell.
You
You
I
know,
want to
I
do
want
this.
to do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, and obviously, no one in the family has done this. So how will you say, okay, this Didi has done, see how good she's doing in life?
Yeah.
So there was no one who had done it whom I would vouch on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like now, my cousins, they vouch on me. Okay, you know, Snehal has done
Done
that.
it and got there.
Got there.
So I can use
So we
her
can-
as a, I can be like, yeah, but
Yeah.
Snehal Didi ne kiya
Yeah,
hai,
तो
so I can do it
we
also.
can do it. So
Yeah.
now I think it's good for my cousins who are behind me, but for me there was no one. Absolutely
How did
no
you
one.
convince them? What was that like?
So I didn't convince them or anything. So what happened was, so when I did my MBA, I started working and all. Then one day I sat down with my father and I told him like, see, now I have done whatever you wanted. I've got a job. I'm a double postgraduate. Now can you give me that little time that I want to do something? Then he's like, yeah. Of course you can do whatever you want. And then
And how old approximately was
I
this?
was 23.
Okay.
Back then.
Okay.
So I feel very happy about your generation people.
Yeah.
Like you have started following your passion at right age.
Such a young age
Young
as well.
age.
Yeah.
For me, it took me. I feel I'm 7-8 years behind for what I'm doing. You know. Then I was like around 2023 when I told my father, and then I did my diploma in hairdressing from L'Oreal.
Oh.
Like it was a professional course which I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but then I had to move to US for some reason. So I moved there. But what happened there was, like when I moved there, I had studied on Indian hair.
Okay.
And they are blondes.
Yes.
So my this degree wasn't accepted there.
there.
But since I was a double postgraduate, I got job in HR. So I had to again
Okay.
pursue that. Obviously,
you were
I
stuck
was
in this loop of HR.
HR. So I had to like again go back because obviously I had to make money.
Of course,
Right?
yeah,
In
yeah,
other
yeah.
country you can't survive. And obviously, so and that is where my father says,
Yeah.
see, education is coming.
See, I was right
I
the whole
was
time.
right whole time. Now your education is
Yeah.
helping you. And yeah, then again I came back to India in 2016. And that time I decided, now I'm going to follow my passion no matter what. So I never updated my resume in human resource after that. So 2016 was...
Did anything happen in 2016? Like you had some moment where you were like, no, now though I have to switch. Did something happen or
no,
what?
So nothing happened as such. So when I came back to India, so the people who were studying with me in L'Oreal, so it was almost now, 5 years through it. And I see my few friends have a salon, few are working in industry. And what I was doing, I was just doing an HR field which I'm not interested in.
Yeah.
While taking interviews back in US, I would look at the interviewees' hair. Oh my God, this person would have looked better with this part. Maybe.
Are you judging my hair right now, though?
I can.
You can give me a feedback later. I need it.
I can scrunch your hair a bit later. You have lovely hair.
Thank you. I cut it really badly last week.
Oh, I'll give you a nice haircut.
Please do. I had a breakdown. I had to cut it.
Oh yeah, I think it's like whenever women wants to change her life,
They just want to cut their hair. Yeah. I don't know.
it's the energy
a weird
flow.
thing.
No,
Yes,
it is. It's the
They say,
energy
right, you
flow.
carry all your
Hair
energy
is your
in the hair.
energy. Yeah.
So, do you feel like, in a way,
course.
spiritually connected to your art when you're working with
course.
beauty and when you're working with
It's
hair?
Yes. So I'll just finish the topic
No,
that you were
I'm so
speaking
sorry.
about,
Yeah,
and then
continue.
we'll jump
Yeah,
on
yeah.
this. So we were at how did I? What was that one
Yeah,
thing?
what was
which-
that moment that made you
moment.
transition?
Yeah, so this was a thing, and then when I came back, I saw the other friends of mine, we studied hair together, have salon setup, and it was very fun thing, and I felt, oh my God, this is what I wanted to do all of my life. Okay, and then again I had to relearn everything.
Okay.
Then I got into hairstyling. So
Okay.
now I was a hairdresser. Now I went into hairstyling. Then I did my makeup. So all that education started, and then the journey started again back in 2016.
Wow.
Yes.
That is a journey.
Yes. So it's like that iceberg. Kind of a thing, like
Yeah.
you see only 10%.
10%, but there's so much more underneath
much
the
underneath,
service.
Yeah. You don't see that 90% at all.
And
you know?
is it necessary that 90% of courses, certifications, do you think if somebody who's younger and they're interested in getting into this, would you recommend that they take all of these courses?
Of course, I would tell this, people who want to pursue any career, education is very, very important.
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
I understand nowadays, people are self-taught.
Yeah.
Or
YouTube.
YouTube. I mean, like, when you can do that, when your foundation is correct.
That's true. Yeah.
When your fundamentals are correct.
Exactly.
So building that is very, very important. Once your foundation is set, then you can learn anything on this
Anything
earth.
on your own,
Then you watch YouTube, then you watch people. You can just learn. But I would strictly recommend to please go for a professional courses, to learn beauty. Because end of the day, you play with clients' hair, you play with someone's skin. I don't
cannot
want your
mess it up.
self-knowledge,
Exactly.
to try on someone. So
No one trusts somebody that much also.
yeah, because you are touching someone's hair, skin.
Exactly.
You can't play with that.
Yeah.
So I would recommend, it's a highly recommended thing. Please take professional education in this field where you want to pursue it as a career. When you want to be sustainable in this field, you need to do that.
And how does somebody look for the right course for them? Like you took L'Oreal. So should people look at these brands? Should they look at colleges, schools, institutes?
so,
What's out there?
So, for example, in India, there are many courses lately, and people are going abroad also to learn.
Right.
Yes. So I learned. So after my L'Oreal, I did my hairdressing from SVG Academy. Seema Vijayarajani. She is fantastic woman. Like,
Yeah.
you need to find a goat in this industry.
So that's your goat.
That's my goat.
Okay.
That's my goat.
Okay.
Yes. And so that's why today, the way she taught me, the way she built my foundation, my next learnings went easy.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was it that she said that really stuck with you? That you think the younger generation who's into all this would...
Learn your basics.
Oh.
Learn your basics so thoroughly that your advanced things will be cakewalk for you. When you know your fundamentals, when you know your basics, that's it. When you know how to, make a simple bun, you can make any updo after that. But if you don't know so it's like in hairdressing, if your one length haircut is correct, layers is a cakewalk.
Cakewalk. That makes so much sense. Yeah.
Classic haircuts.
Yeah.
If you are doing those haircuts correctly, so other haircuts are easy.
Yeah.
So and people feel one length to kaata hai,
हाँ, see.
but that is the hardest.
That is so true. You try, you think you've done it straight, but then there's
Yes.
so many random
Yes.
layers here and then
Correct.
you're like, what did I do wrong?
Correct.
And when I was younger, I thought I was like an artist. So I used to cut my hair with those craft scissors, the one
Yes,
which
yes.
had the zigzag,
Zigzag.
and I would shove it into vents so my
Yeah.
parents wouldn't see.
Yes.
And then my parents would call like at those the technicians, and they'd be like, why is there hair
Hair
in
inside.
these vents?
Oh my
So
God.
I thought I was meant to be a stylist or
Yes,
something like
some-
that.
Yeah,
but
yeah. That,
now
that
I don't
comes
think
as a
so.
child only.
Yeah.
So even in makeup, your color theory
Huh.
is very, very important.
Oh, that's true. So I wanted to come to this. What are some basic things that even if you're not like in the spotlight, nothing, what are some daily basic things that people should look at in terms of aesthetics, beauty and all of that?
I mean, like you're asking, like, is makeup necessary or
Yeah,
something?
makeup
Like, what kind
and
of
I think color theory also, the kind of clothes that you're wearing.
Of course. I think again, the color theory comes into picture. Let it be for your clothes, let
Yeah.
it be choosing makeup for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel it boosts humans' confidence when you look good.
That's true. Yeah.
You
yeah.
can do any work little extra
Yeah.
when you look good.
That's
I have
true.
realized this.
And also, have you heard of the halo effect?
What is it?
So basically, what they say, it's really shallow sounding, but it's a psychology thing where
Yeah.
if somebody looks good physically, people are more likely to think that they're better than others in terms of like intelligence and
course.
skills.
It's like
So,
जो दिखता है बिकता है.
वही, जो दिखता है
It
बिकता है.
is
It's
like
basically
that.
Yeah.
Trust me. Lately, you know, there are 10,000 makeup artists
Yeah.
in any field. Like just not in makeup industry, in any field you see.
Yeah.
There are 10,000 competitors. You know, but how can you stand little extra?
Yeah.
See, सबका काम है ना 19-20 ही अच्छा बुरा होता है.
Yeah.
Everyone is equally talented.
Yeah.
Everyone equally knows their job. But how can you stand that little extra?
Yeah.
Is by your appearance.
Yeah. That's
I
true.
feel that.
So for a basic person then,
Yeah.
like a normal person who's not in the spotlight, what would you recommend that they should look into for their own
I
appeal?
think basic makeup is very important.
And what is basic to you?
So basic, I feel people should have little things in their vanity, like obviously sunscreen, moisturizer. CTM is very important.
Okay.
You know, cleansing, toning, moisturizer.
Cleansing, toning and moisturizer. Okay.
Okay. And then you little bit of your eye makeup and your lip and eyebrows.
Okay.
You're sorted. I
Yeah.
don't think you have to put too many products on yourself.
That's true.
A
yeah.
tinted moisturizer is also more than enough.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of lips done, eyebrows and eyes. I
Yeah.
think you're sorted. You don't have to do your contouring. Or I would not even recommend that put blush every day.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. I
It's
agree.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
are there anything, is there anything that people usually do recommend in makeup but you feel it's sort of overrated and
This-
you don't need it if you're just...
I think this
Normal.
Korean trends.
Oh, yeah.
lately.
Yeah. Why? What do you think about it?
I think when it comes to a glass skin or anything related to look beautiful, I think looking beautiful within is important.
Of course, yeah.
And everything is related to your gut, your
Yeah.
hair fall, your skin breaking out. However, outer application you do, it's not working unless you don't eat correct, drink correct.
That's true,
So
yeah.
it's a myth that मैं 100 products लगाने के बाद
The full, what is it, 60 step
Self-saw,
skincare, like, I don't know who has
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time
yeah.
and the money for
But
that.
Yes.
So you do recommend that if somebody is looking to enhance their appearance, your health is actually important.
Yes, work on your health rather than only working on the outer applications of all these products which has tons of chemicals.
And is that something that you as a stylist and a makeup artist, is that something you guys also have to study? Like,
Of course.
what goes inside?
Of course, few ingredients we have to keep check on.
Okay.
You know, not too many alcohol-based products we can
Okay.
use. There are many things to it. It's just not that you just go buy a product.
Right.
It depends on what kind of a skin you have. Is it problematic skin? Is it a sensitive
Yeah.
skin? Yeah, so that's why I always recommend to study,
Yeah.
learn your art. Just don't. It's like, you know, okay, I know painting. I just don't. I just can't go and paint.
Right.
I need to have my basics clear. I need to know
What are the types of paints?
okay, if I have
Where
to
do
paint
yeah.
on wall, what colors I'll use. If I have to paint on a paper, what
Yeah.
colors I will use. So it's it's same for every field. I feel.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, learn first and then go for it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. So nowadays you see teenagers also starting to use these products from a very, very
Yes,
young age. What are
very
your
young.
opinions on
Oh,
this?
I think exposure to all this social media has,
Yeah.
made these all kids take and buy all such products. I would not recommend, to follow these trends. Eat correct, go for your workouts, have a healthy, balanced lifestyle, which is more important.
And what's a good age for them to start if they were curious?
I think to speak girls from, like, I see by building people, there's in 10th
Yeah.
standard and 9th standard.
Yes.
And they already talk about all these acids that they put on face. Hydraulic, niacinamide, and all.
Hyaluronic. What is that?
There are many to it.
So many
I don't think I
acids.
can even pronounce
Yeah.
the words correctly.
Same, and they know everything.
They know
They know
everything.
everything. They have a whole routine.
Yeah, glutathione.
Yeah.
Like, they just know everything.
Yes.
So I think you should only start this when you are maybe 20, after 25, not even 25, post
Yeah.
30. You should
Interesting,
start
yeah.
this
You
all
mean the
regimes.
serums and all that?
See, and now everyone has a dermat,
Yeah.
Everyone goes to a dermat and all. I mean, like, I will recommend people to go to a dermat rather than just exploring the
Things on
stores
their own.
and
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
stuff. But end of the day, I would still stick to the basics. Eat correctly, sleep
Yeah.
correctly, don't watch your social media for more than 10 hours a day. We need to put in that a little bit rather than just
applying stuff.
applying stuff
Yeah.
on your face.
And
Yeah.
what are some health hacks that you may have for somebody who wants better hair and better skin in a city like Mumbai, in these big, big cities where it's polluted and
Oh God,
it's hot?
that's a tough question because I don't think even you get anything too organic out in market now.
That's true.
Like,
they say
even,
it's organic.
even if I tell you, go eat fruits, go drink water. I don't know how pure water we are
Exactly,
drinking or
yeah.
how organic fruits we are eating. But end of the day, we can always balance this out.
Yeah.
Like the junk, like even me, I don't have a control, when I see French fries. I
Yeah.
know that. So I think we can limit this.
Right.
Yeah, whenever get a chance, whenever you get, so my field is so that I eat outside most of the time.
Right, because you're always on the
Because
move.
I'm
no?
always on the move, I'm changing cities. So
Yeah.
then you need to choose what you're eating.
Yeah.
So that is also very important. So I break out like this whenever I change, the water changes or the city
Yes.
changes and erratic work schedules, we do night shifts. Then again, we hardly sleep for like 3 hours, 4 hours.
Wow.
At times, I take 3 flights in a day,
Oh my
just
God.
changing cities. So yeah, all, this all takes toll on your health and this shows on your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything is not happening correct with your gut, your skin
Yes.
starts breaking out. Your
When-
hair will fall out.
That's true. Is
Yeah.
it true? So some of my friends, when we were like in 12th and 11th,
Yeah.
we were just checking each other's skin, and they say that wherever you have acne or pimple, it means some organ is like not doing well. Is that real?
Yeah. So
What
if
is
you
that?
get more of your pimples on this area of your skin,
Cheeks?
Cheeks,
Huh.
this area, it's like it's something related to your gut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when you get it on the neck or something, then it's some imbalance in your hormones. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're very stressed out, you
Huh.
get it on your forehead.
Ah, okay.
When for women on
Yeah.
their menstrual cycle, they get it on chin.
Yes. Yeah. That
Yeah,
makes
and
sense.
those
Huh.
those breakouts are different.
Yeah.
So it's
And also, like, based on the pillow that you're using, I mean, everything is somehow related to your skin
Yes,
breaking
yes.
out. That's
it's
crazy.
the clean sheets you need to sleep on.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, people sleep on the silk pillows.
Yeah. Do
I
you?
also use it. I will not lie. I do.
It's
just
good for your
follow-
hair also,
just
right?
following the trend.
And does it work? Is it good?
I don't know. When I sleep, I sleep. I don't care morning how I'm looking. So when my mom came the other day, and she was like, "Why you don't have the matching pillow cover? You have such a nice cotton bedsheet, and what is this satin?
Satin,
You're
just
using?"
random.
And in mom's mind, satin works out differently. Like, why are you using satin? I was like, Mom, it's for the hair. So yeah, it's very funny, but yeah. But it helps for curly hair and you know the friction and all. I would recommend silk pillows because we rub our head against the pillow.
Yes.
So I think it's the friction game and you know, we can use it.
And how do you prepare the skin before you put makeup on a normal daily basis, before you put any product?
You know, as I said earlier, CTM.
CTM.
Your cleansing toner moisturizer.
And sunscreen.
Yeah, and sunscreen. Yeah.
It's okay. My personal question, is sunscreen really that important nowadays?
It's a myth. I will tell you this.
Because I avoid it. I don't think
all dermats will recommend you.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't know how to say. And my husband, he doesn't use any product.
Okay.
Not even a single product he has.
Okay.
He will use his spare soap since ages he's using, and trust me, he has the best skin. He doesn't get tanned.
Guys will use the bare minimum. They'll use 3-in-1 shampoo, 3-in-1 wash.
My husband has only two things. This one soap and comb.
Have you ever made him do skincare?
Oh my God, he doesn't even look at it. I tried giving him some lavender, you know, this aromatic therapy or something. He's like, हाँ ये सब अच्छा है, but ये product मत लगा. So yeah, I will tell you. That's why I don't know whether to believe it or not about, you know, applications of so many products.
So many things,
Like even my granny, she has hardly put anything on skin. If I show you her picture, you know, she's almost 86, but her skin is still tight.
I can so relate. So my grandmother,
because she has eaten good ghee, I feel, the organic ghee.
It's always our grandmothers that look so young.
Even my mom, she looks so young.
Yeah. Because they weren't putting all that product from a young age.
Yeah.
So my grandmother's from Kerala. She washes her hair with hibiscus.
Yeah.
So it's like she crushes the hibiscus and just applies it, and her hair is still black. And I feel I still have white hair, and I'm not even 22
the other
yet.
day only I was counting. There were already 10 grays in my head.
So our grey hair, when you get grey hair at a young age, I mean, I knew a lot of people who used to get it like from their teenage years. Is it hormones? Is it products?
Hormones.
What is it?
It's hormones, I feel. It's totally. See, anything, whatever we see outside the body, it's your inside.
Okay.
It is as simple as that. I'm not a dermat, I'm not a doctor, but this is just a experience and observation of your own body, I feel.
And the products that you guys apply for makeup and stuff, can that aggravate your hormones in some way?
Of course, yes. So I have seen this little change. People who start applying makeup at a very early age, they start to age before the age, I feel.
Oh,
yeah.
So like wrinkles, that kind of aging,
your
or
skin, that kind of. You start to look mature than your age.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have seen, and also, you know, the stress and the lifestyle they go through lately. People are maturing before their age. I feel that.
So do you see this also when you work with Gen Z clients?
Of course. I have seen this in so many people lately.
Yeah.
No patience at all.
Is that your one criticism for Gen Z?
But I told you the other side of the Gen Z.
Yeah. Why don't you explain it also on camera?
They are more creative. They are ahead of the things. Like, they just know what they want. At your age, I think I was still doing my MBA.
You were on the way to do HR.
Figuring out what to do. I think you people are just blessed that parents are supporting the passion the
and
kids
I think
they want to.
social media also, the
Social
exposure.
media, the exposure you have, you know, you know what to learn from, where to learn from, how to put it across.
Yeah.
We didn't had that. Like it was a self-study altogether.
And do you think that if you had social media when you were younger, things would have been different for you?
Of course. And I'll tell you, the mindset of the parents also matters. Back then, parents were only behind you to get your kids educated, educated as possible.
Yeah.
But nowadays,
Shouldn't lack.
Nowadays, parents do support kids, you know. Like they want them to follow passion. They don't want their kids to suffer what they had suffered.
Exactly,
so I think this change has come in parents also.
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
So would you then recommend if somebody, again, we're going back to if somebody's interested in the field of styling and makeup and all of that, should they get a normal traditional degree and maybe follow what you did, or would you recommend no, like from your bachelor's go for what you like?
So now again there are two sides to it. Now, since I have done my bachelor's degree and then followed it, it has helped me a lot.
How do you think that has helped you in your current work?
So for example, I know how to deal with people since I have learned HR.
Yes. I know the HR language to use.
I know how where you have to be diplomatic and all, and education never goes waste.
No form,
See, this creative field, you don't know if tomorrow you want to do it or not.
That's
but
true.
If you have an education, you can always go back to it. You have something to do. And basic graduation is important, I feel. People should go to college.
Yeah, for sure.
People should get some exposure, you know, in that field also. To be true, education will never go waste. But if you are, you know, if you are very passionate about your thing and you know this is it, then I think go for it.
Okay.
Why not?
Have you heard of any courses or institutes that are really good for this that you can recommend that people research? Or would you say you research yourself?
I think for hair and makeup you're saying?
Yeah.
So in India there are, as I told you, my person whom I learned from, she is great. Like, so it's SVG Academy, it's in Santa Cruz. And oh my god, she just takes you to the fundamental of hair. And
from the root.
It's from
literally
the root. Literally from the root. And then for you know, your other things, there are the schools abroad also. Like people go to Vidal Sassoon school. I want to go. My visa got rejected.
Oh.
So I couldn't do that, but but it's coming. It's in pipeline. And then for your makeup also, like you can, there are many, I don't want to name one makeup person, but there are many other academies. You can learn from me, guys. I teach makeup.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, tell us a little bit more about that. How did you get into teaching and mentoring also?
So the person whom I studied from, Seema, so she has an institute, right?
Okay.
So I started,
where you studied?
Where I studied, and then I started assisting her.
Okay.
Okay, and I assisted her for like, I still assist her.
Okay.
You know, whenever I get the time.
You still have that connection.
She's my mother now. So I started teaching with her.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is how that, you know, unknowingly those skills got brushed in me.
Wow.
Like teaching.
Yeah.
And then but I started teaching recently.
Okay.
Because now
How
know, recently means like last year.
Okay.
Because now I know I can teach.
Yeah. You've had the experience.
I had the experience enough. I never took teaching, you know, as soon as I learned.
Yeah.
So now I know I can teach. So now I have my little academy in Borivali only.
That's amazing. So anyone interested, please check it out.
Check it out. Yeah. So it's like that.
Okay, so as a teacher now, being on the other side, do you notice a new trend that has come about in maybe the students, their interest, anything that you see there?
That's
what they come up with.
They come up with a very fresh positivity, intentions and vibe, I feel, lately. And they are very young. That is what I'm trying to tell you. People have started realizing really what they want at a really young age. Like my 2 students, they are 20, 21.
Okay.
Not even 25, and they just know that they want to do this, you know.
Yeah.
But only thing they lack in, I feel, is patience. सब जैसे fast food है, fast fashion है, सब कुछ fast चाहिए.
And what way in what way should they? In what way are they lacking in patience when it comes to this?
So, for example, if you have learned now, you need to give yourself time to make money.
Oh, they're expecting immediately it will come.
Everything they want is very immediate. No, it doesn't come that way. I struggled for so long and now I can ask for the money that I want, you know. But I had worked for peanuts, I have worked for free, I have worked in collab, I still work in collab. So it is a part of it. You can't be just, you know, sticking to one thing. You have to keep your mind open.
Yeah.
And also upgrading yourself. You
Oh.
just like I still
Constantly
go
learning.
constantly learning. I still upgrade myself. I still go back to courses. I every day I practice before going to work also.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that is so important. I do agree. I feel like Gen Z, they're a little, they hate studying. They will not go back to school for anything, even if it's something that they like.
Even that if one
Yeah.
hairstyle 10 times I must have done in my life, but
Yeah.
if tomorrow I know I have a bride, I will still practice it on my dummy and go. Yeah, I do that. It just boosts my confidence. I know how to pin it, but still
Yeah.
I'll do that bit.
So, as somebody who's already in the field, do you see a growth in this field?
Of course,
Do you
there
think there's
is
massive potential?
massive potential, tremendous
Okay.
growth, tremendous need.
Okay.
You know, it's the other side also.
Yeah.
Like industry also need good people, good
That's true.
artists.
Yeah.
You know,
And I think nowadays it's not just these celebrities that need it.
everyone needs hair makeup.
Yeah, everybody has a stylist now.
Correct.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm interested in how you got into SFX now, because that I feel requires a little bit of more. I don't know. I think it's more challenging,
more creativity,
right? Yeah.
more eye to detail.
Yeah.
SFX is all about detail. So I'll tell you. So I was a hairdresser before. I used to
Okay,
cut and color. Okay. Then I went into hairstyling. So hairstyling is different from hairdressing.
How?
So hairdressing
It's just the
cut,
cutting and
color,
the, okay.
your all treatments, whatever services you get done in salon.
Okay.
Okay, that is your hairdressing.
Yeah.
Then what is hairstyling? Doing
Yeah.
this updos.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
styling
yeah.
your hair. So
Right.
that is called hairstyling.
Okay.
And then comes makeup. I mean,
Okay.
like then I learned makeup because
Okay.
what used to happen. So I was into hair before, and then I used to get work for like say 3,000 or 4,000 when I started.
Okay.
But 3,000, 4,000 hair and makeup. Then I had to hire some person for makeup,
Yeah.
which would take those 3,000.
Yeah.
you
It
know?
will take it away from you.
No, so not away from it, but obviously you will pay someone
Of
if you're
course.
hiring
Yeah,
someone,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then I used to feel I'm just making 1,000 rupees in this.
Yeah.
You know, that made
Yeah.
me learn makeup. And also I was very interested in makeup,
Yeah.
but I never thought about it in this perspective.
That you could also be on the other side.
Other side. So, and when it came to you know, a work of 5,000 rupees, then I would make that all 5,000 rupees because
Yeah.
I would do hair and makeup both for the
Yeah.
person. Okay, that made my work very easy.
Easy.
And that is,
Efficient.
yeah,
Huh.
so that is how I upgraded myself in makeup.
Wow. Okay.
And then slowly, and then I realized even if my hairstyle is not showing up one day, I can still do the work.
Yes.
You know?
You're not
I'm not
panicky.
stuck.
Yeah, you're not dependent on
I'm
somebody.
not dependent. I don't
Yeah.
get stuck. So that is why I would always insist. Like obviously there are people who don't recommend these things. Okay, you can be a hairstylist only. You have to be makeup artist.
Yeah,
only.
you have
can't
to
do
have a
both.
specialization,
Yeah, you
right.
can't do both. No, I can do SFX. I can cut. I can color. I can do makeup.
And then how did SFX come then?
So SFX came into picture where I thought I need to explore myself a bit more.
Okay.
Okay, I want, so since I work in industry,
Yeah.
I work with celebs and all, I would just do beauty work. Before.
Right.
And so we shot this movie called Kill.
Okay.
And there was a lot of
Okay, okay,
SFX
okay. Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
And I used to, in my free time, I used to just go and, you know, do some chit chat with the SFX
Yeah.
artist, and I would learn little things from her. That is how that interest
Came in
started.
you. Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I did a proper course from an Australian teacher who came to India. So I learned from him again.
So it was just curiosity.
It was out of curiosity.
Wow.
And then again, I got one SFX work recently. I finished one movie.
And that was your first?
That was my
gig
first
with
SFX, yes,
Wow. And
yes.
how is that process like? Because when we see behind the scenes of these movies, we see these celebs sitting in the chair for like
an
12 hours.
hours.
Yeah. I've seen one like 12 hours and then they
Yes.
shoot for like 4 hours.
Yes,
How is that process like?
Oh, it's
how is it for you as a stylist? We know about the actors, but how is it like for you guys?
It is, as I said, it's a detail work. Eye to and detail. Like you can't go wrong. Every day you have to do that one mark.
Exactly
same.
the
You
same.
have to
Yeah.
copy your own work, and
Yeah.
that is not easy.
I can imagine.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's all about detail. It's all about focus.
Yeah.
And it's about your color theory.
Oh, yes. Can you explain a little bit about color theory? Because I feel like it's a new thing that has come up around, social media, and people are talking about it. It was always there,
It
but
is
now
always
people
there.
are talking
People-
about it.
So color theory is nothing what suits you. You know, if today I'm wearing black and
Yeah.
white, it's complementing.
Yes.
There are these colors, which will complement your skin, which will complement you. So it's all about finding a right color for yourself. That is what we can take it for your personal life.
Right.
But for your makeup, again, which shade lipstick I can put.
Right.
Yeah, so if I have a brown eyes,
Yeah.
if I'm a light-eyed girl, the warmer brown kajals or liners will look good on me rather than black.
Yeah.
So that
Yes,
is where
yeah,
color
yeah.
theory comes into picture.
Yeah,
If I'm more, whitish color, the coral shades will go more on me rather than pinks.
Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
this
yeah.
is, yeah, so you can play, with if your color theory is strong, you can play nicely with the colors.
So how does somebody find out what is there? Because I've seen some people, they're like, I'm an autumn, I'm a spring. What is the spring, summer and all
it's
that?
all about the undertone of your skin.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, these words are Gen Z words
Okay,
which are
Gen Z
coming
words.
in.
Okay, that's why.
Oh my god, this all, I'm going to have a forge of Gen Z killing me outside, I feel.
They're like, you're just
No,
insulting us.
No, I'm not insulting. I really, vibe with them. I have
No,
so many
yeah.
friends who are Gen Zs and they don't know what age I am. And
They don't have to know.
They don't have to know, and I chill with them as if they're my bro. They're my buddy. And I have started using these terms like bro.
Bro? Yeah.
And yeah.
That's a very Gen Z thing. I think bro went out of fashion at some point, and
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's
again
like
it is
everybody is
everywhere.
bro.
Bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
color theory. How
Color
does
theory.
somebody know what their undertone
I
is?
think, yeah, so it's all in your veins, if you're green vein, it's purple. So mostly Indians,
Oh,
we
okay.
have this little greenish, bluish
Yeah.
vein, yeah. So we
Yeah.
are warm undertones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean then?
So
what is good
the warmer
for us?
color looks good on us, like yellow, rust, orange, reds, browns,
Yeah.
And in contrast to that, beige color, white,
yeah,
they
yeah,
all
yeah.
will look good on us.
Yeah.
It's basically like that.
And
yeah.
what's a no-no?
I don't know, it's one to each, I feel.
Okay.
There's nothing no lately.
Okay.
Yeah, people can carry anything and everything.
So when you do work with diverse clients, do you use all of these theories and
Yes,
stuff?
yes.
How do you, what is your process like
Of
working
course,
with the
of course.
client?
So for example, if I'm doing a bride, I will check what is she wearing. Okay, where the event is. Is it indoor? Is it outdoor? Accordingly, I will select her hairstyle.
Yeah.
If she says it's on the beach, I will try and not to give her open hair.
Okay,
You
because
know,
of the
because the
frizziness?
photographs
Oh,
will
okay.
get ruined. The
Makes
hair will
sense.
only come on her face. So, so all these things we keep in mind. Now, for example, if what kind of an outfit she is wearing, is it like a turtleneck or is it like an open neck? Then accordingly, we'll decide. What hair or makeup she has to go with
Yeah.
it. If it's a day event, if it's a night event, if it's indoor, if it's outdoor, all these things comes into picture when I design look for my client.
And how long does that process take of planning? Do you sit with
Yeah.
Pinterest open? Like,
Of
what is your
course,
process?
Yes. So what happens basically is people come with Deepika Padukone's picture.
Okay.
But we are not Deepika Padukone.
yes.
We don't have skin like her.
Yeah.
We don't have hair like her. We don't
Yeah.
have a face shape like her. So I have to understand the client, This is the reference I understand.
Yeah, but that is another standard.
Yeah, she goes through 10,000 skin treatments every day.
It's her job to look like that.
we are breaking out
Yeah.
every next minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think this Pinterest and all this Instagram pictures has, adverse effect on the client, I feel.
Yeah.
We'll look like that, but no, it's not like that.
So what do you work with then with the clients? Do you prefer when they come to you with an open mind? What do you like?
I do make them understand. I make them understand in a very nice way.
Okay.
Like we are we.
Yeah.
And we should appreciate what we are.
Yeah.
And that is how, and then I start designing the looks according to their face shape, their
Okay.
hairstyle, what they will be wearing. So, and it's okay because, see, they don't have that knowledge.
Yes.
They are not professional
Of
in that.
course.
So,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
blame them. It's my job to make them understand.
Yeah.
Right? So, that is where your in-depth education comes in
into play.
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, someone would come with a round face shape and tell me to do a round bun.
Yeah.
A normal makeup artist or hairstylist will just do it.
Yeah.
They will not tell that person
This
that
will not look
more
good
you
on
look
you.
rounder.
Yeah.
You know, so that is why again education, why it is important to know your basics. Yeah, so we can again fall back to
Our
education. Yes.
Wow. So
Yeah.
like, do you then notice that we already discussed this, but the Gen Z and the new artists that are coming in, they're a little wary about learning a little bit more.
No, I
right?
think
Or-
they have more zeal to learn.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I really like working with them. They are more creative. They are with this yo attitude coming. Only that yo attitude fuzzed down till the end of the day.
So it's more vibrant.
It's more vibrant, yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
okay.
So, but the thing is, it's difficult for me to make them learn because they're
Okay.
very rigid.
Yeah.
They feel okay. This is what I know and this is how it should be, you know. But I think they are more open towards things also. Like they're very vibrant.
Yeah, they're
very
open-minded. I
Open-minded,
think.
yeah. They're like, "Yeah, what? But yeah, again, like the things which they should take stress
Yeah.
on, they don't.
Yes.
The things which actually needs your
Yeah.
attention and stress, they won't. And things which are like, you know, they will stress about a very tiniest thing on the earth. You know, wherein I feel, bro, you still need to see life. You know, then you will feel, oh, this stress is not a stress.
So like stressing about details of makeup or hair that is not really to be stressed on, or you just
No.
mean life?
In
life,
general.
in general.
In general.
Okay.
I feel, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you work also with bridal stuff, right?
Yes,
So do you see any shift also there in trends? Because there was perhaps a certain, I guess, vision that people used to have about bridal makeup
Yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Now, how has it changed in this
so
generation?
So there are two types of client I feel nowadays. People who really want that kind of a cake makeup. There are
Yeah.
people who wants loud makeup, you know, and there are people who wants to look as natural as possible.
I think recently after Alia Bhatt's
Everyone.
wedding, she had like this natural makeup thing, and
nude
everybody wants to do
makeup.
that now.
Yeah. So there is a
these
shift
two
to
types.
it. Yeah, there
Okay,
are these
okay.
two types. But I will tell you, this is a region wise also.
Oh,
like
that's
if you go
true.
to Delhi and upside, people will not allow you to do a dewy natural skin makeup.
Yeah.
They will not. They will be like, पैसे दे रहे लगाओ. Topo. You know? It's
You
like-
bought all of that makeup, just put all of
Put
it.
everything, yeah.
So which one do you enjoy doing more out of everything
See,
that you're
my
doing currently?
cakey makeup is also very blended and nice.
Oh,
So
you still do that
I
well.
still do that. Yeah. So blending is very important.
Oh, so yeah, I think that's really important. I feel like blending is where the magic is at.
Yes,
Because when I was in college and I used to put makeup, it was so bad because I never used to blend it properly.
Yeah,
It's like it looked so cakey and it looked
Yeah.
so bad.
Nowadays, you
Yeah.
guys are all self-taught makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Basic makeup, I think everyone can do lately.
Yeah,
Everyone
exactly.
is doing it.
Yeah. And
Correct.
do you have any tips for people who are starting out with makeup right now? Maybe they may be entering college and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
they should have this few, you know, they don't have to invest a lot on their products.
That's
A few
true.
drugstore products are also
Yeah.
good. You know, the brands like Maybelline, Lakme, and L'Oreal, they have good stuff. You don't
But we were discussing, right, the whole chemicals aspect.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
off camera we were talking
yeah.
about it. What do you think about that in
So,
products
first of all, I
currently?
would not recommend these college kids to, you know, indulge only on this all stuff.
Yeah.
But if you are,
Don't be me.
don't be a pinch to a pocket.
Yeah.
You know, although you're taking care of so many things
Yeah.
in life, your parents are taking, so don't be an added kharcha.
Kharcha of your makeup and your
Like
products.
having a Charlotte Tilbury
Yeah.
Hollywood filter and you know all of these things. I think just if you want to be really pocket friendly, I can tell you few things.
Sure.
You can apply beetroot blush. Trust
Beetroot
me,
blush.
it
What is
works so
this?
well. You just have to grate a little bit of beetroot.
Actual beetroot. I thought you were naming like a brand or something. Like, what is beetroot?
It's an actual beetroot.
Okay.
You can mix it with your little bit of Vaseline or a
Okay.
moisturizer and put it on your cheeks. It looks as flawless as possible.
Wow.
And I have done this.
Okay.
I've tried this. It works the best.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's great.
This
I'm
is
gonna
where
try this.
Yeah, this little tints are always
Wow.
workable.
Are there any other natural not I wouldn't say remedies, the natural kind of desi things that you stick by? Just putting like maybe turmeric on your face, milk on your
I
face.
vouch
What is
on
it?
this dahi, besan, turmeric, nimbu.
Me too. I love it. Me too.
Yeah.
I love it.
I vouch on that. I think we are all grown up doing all that.
Yeah.
You know? So that's
Your
a-
mom would just put it on you and you wouldn't understand. It was so
my
uncomfortable.
mom had a different theory.
Huh.
And I only realized it when I grew up.
Okay.
So what she would do, she would tell me, you want to look beautiful
Yeah.
in the evening? Go to sleep in the afternoon.
But sleep is important, right?
She would like make me sleep the entire afternoon, and now I realize. So she just wanted her me time.
I thought like she really believed that
No,
sleep
but I
helps.
did look good. I feel in the evening. So she would like, so I'm a Maharashtrian, okay?
हाँ.
So she would always say, संध्याकाळी छान दिसायचं आहे ना, झोपून जाता. And oh
But
my
that is so
God.
smart.
Yeah.
That's a good parenting hack.
Yeah, she
Would
got
you
her
use
me
it?
time also, and I felt I was looking beautiful.
I think that's a great way to
Yes,
deal with it.
yes.
I mean, are there any other things that you stand by? Some recipes, some natural stuff?
I think drink water, keep yourself
Yeah.
hydrated. That's the best. And yeah, as I said,
When someone says drink
Basin.
water, I feel like
Yeah,
drinking
even I
water.
think. Besan, nimbu, haldi, multani mitti.
Like drinking
No,
turmeric
not drink.
milk.
Yeah, turmeric though helps anyways. In the
Yeah.
turmeric, you just need to add little bit of pepper.
Okay.
So turmeric
Okay.
gets activated. Oh my God, we are going to some little Ayurveda now.
Oh, I'm interested. Go. You can go in.
So anything, if you're indulging turmeric,
Yeah.
you have to put little bit of pepper powder or a pepper
Because-
it gets the turmeric will only activate with pepper. So
Okay.
yeah. So even in your food, like in my, so we all use
Yeah.
haldi in our food. So my masala box has
Yeah.
pepper. So if my cook has to put haldi, I have trained her. Put pepper.
Put pepper with it.
Yes.
And why is turmeric so important
Oh,
when
it's-
it comes to your skin and hair?
It is antiseptic, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's antiseptic, so it just works.
Works.
Yeah, it's totally an Ayurvedic thing. There are 1,000 years of research
Yeah.
on it, and still it's working for everyone.
And does milk really make you glow? Is that a
Milk?
myth?
I don't-
Like when you put it on
I
your
don't
face?
think, I don't want to say anything about milk. I don't think we are drinking a good milk anyways.
That's true. That is actually very true. I don't even know if we should be drinking it, is what people say.
that is what people say. So let's not talk about milk.
And what about rose? I've also heard a lot about rose water and things
But
like
again,
that.
organic rose water. So now what we get,
okay.
this dabur and all,
Haan.
it's not a distilled water. It's
Okay.
just a essence of a rose in
Haan.
it. So there is a difference between a rose water and a distilled rose water.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
if you're putting dabur, I don't want to take brand names, but if you're putting
We'll
some
bleep it
Gulabri, if you're putting Gulabri or any drugstore
Okay.
rose water, they are not rose water.
Not.
You have to see the ingredients. It should be distilled rose water.
Okay. So
Yeah.
distilled is the
The
keyword
word.
that you should look for.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
And okay, what about those face rollers and gua sha?
Oh,
What
it
is up
helps.
with? Does
So,
that help?
Yeah, it does. So you know what? It's really playing with your mind. You feel good after
Placebo.
doing. Yeah, it's
Huh.
yeah, your Gen Z word placebo.
Placebo effect.
It's a placebo effect. Yeah, it's good.
But
I
it
mean,
actually doesn't work, or is it placebo?
it works. It's little massage to your face. You know,
Okay.
all this little.
I can't tell if you're like fooling me into believing it.
No.
'Cause
See all
okay.
these little massages. You
The
know, now we
massages,
have
yeah.
those tools to do it.
Okay.
First, we would do it with the hand.
Ah,
Right?
that's true,
Now
yeah.
it's just we got tools to it. And it's so your mind is relaxed.
relax. Okay.
You know, so you just feel beautiful and, little tightening in the
Yeah.
skin within. You know,
That makes
it's,
sense.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Basically, nowadays we have tools. People
Yeah.
would use
The
hand.
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nowadays they use like these crystal gua shas, like you'll see a rose quartz gua sha and
it's
roller.
all,
Do you think that's just like
yeah,
nonsense? In a
I
way?
use a stainless steel one and works great. It's easy to wash, it's easy to clean. It's the best.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you recommend that to maybe somebody who does use a face roller that
Of
uses
course.
stainless steel one?
Yeah, you can use, but I think the rollers, the gua sha comes in the steel one.
Huh.
I don't know about the rollers.
Yeah.
Nowadays, the rollers which comes with needles also.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
that one therapy again people are
Oh my God,
which are
what?
trending. It's called micro needling.
Oh my, that
They
scares
do
me.
it on skin, they do
Can
it
you
on hair.
can you explain it? What is that really?
So I feel it just boosts the collagen in the skin while
Oh.
you do that, and it just activates the dead cell in your skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does it really work?
I don't know. I mean, like
Tried it?
my best friend is a dermat. I try and learn things from her. See, I go to a dermat. I will not
Okay.
lie. It's a pleasure feeling when
Yeah.
you go to a dermat. It's a soothing feeling. I think it's good for health.
I agree, yeah. So
Yes.
when you also go to a dermat,
Yeah.
what do they suggest? Do they suggest changes in your lifestyle as
Of
well,
course,
apart from
of
just putting
course,
things?
Of course, she will
Okay.
check on your diet. She will ask you about your lifestyle and everything. Then only the medicines and
Yeah.
everything is recommended. You know, I feel it. They also dig into the anatomy of your things. You know what do you eat, how work-life balance is, what are your working hours, how much you see screen,
Yeah.
all of that. Yeah, everything boils down to one, I feel.
So my whole thing is you're so used to being around makeup and people in
Yeah.
makeup, and you also have to present yourself a
Yes,
certain
yeah,
way.
yeah.
How do you feel when you're out of it all? When you don't have makeup on? Do you ever feel a little
Oh.
like off, like you get a little dysmorphic?
No, I
How
am
do you
the
feel?
best version of myself
Without?
without makeup.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
So do you ever feel that makeup restricts you also in some way? How do you think of makeup in your
I
life?
think makeup does give me confidence, and when I'm out or when I have to perform or where I have to work every day and all. But end of the day, I feel easy and breezy when I take off the makeup.
Yeah.
It feels my skin. I want to feel my skin. I want to be in
Yeah.
the skin which I am in.
Yeah.
I would not I'm not a makeup person at all. Like, yeah.
That's so interesting.
I'm not. In fact,
So do you think do you just do it then because it's your job?
yes, because it's my job. Like, I will tell you,
Yeah.
my team works with me. She will come, Snehal, you have to wear this. Snehal, you have to put this little bit of makeup. She will do this all check.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you need it. And trust me, it works. It does, throw me as a
Yeah.
better version of
course.
myself. But end of the day, I'll come home and wipe
Get
off
rid of it
everything,
all.
Get rid of it.
You just mentioned your team. So
yeah.
what is really involved in this whole team that comes together when they work with celebrities, when they work with anybody? What is this team?
Oh God, I will tell you, you should have a team.
Okay.
Without team, I don't think I can perform at my greatest, or I can just do my job art and finish it off. I can't do my social media then.
Interesting,
I
yeah.
can't do my BTS. I cannot dress myself.
So do you have your own stylist?
And so the person who works with
Okay.
me, she does everything for me. I don't
Amazing.
have a personal stylist, but she has an eye and keen towards everything. Her name
Wow.
is Danielle, and she's the
Oh.
best.
Shout out.
Shout out.
She's here.
She's here. Shout out to my Dan, and oh my God, she's a Gen Z, okay,
Oh.
and she knows where to hit the iron too.
Wow.
It's like that, and this is what I'm learning from her. I just know
Yeah.
my art,
Yeah.
right? I just know my things, but
Yeah.
I don't know, how to present all this.
Yeah.
That is why you need a team. You work more efficiently if you have a team. I feel
That makes sense.
You grow
Yeah.
better if you have a team.
And were you working solo at some point? When did you start working with
Yeah,
a team
yeah,
and
yeah.
decide to have
So
a team?
when I started making more money, now that I can afford her,
Of course.
then I had team, but I have worked solo for a
Yeah.
longer time.
Yeah.
Yes. But I'll tell you that is
Was
different
that
journey. Yeah. That's hectic.
wow.
That's a different journey. That's a different struggle. Now I don't have to sit and think कि अरे मेरा kit कैसे pack होएगा. But I have done that. I have done it for my ma'am. I have done
Yeah.
it for myself. So I know the ground level work as well. So that makes me a better artist.
Yeah.
Because I just know what is the
Yeah.
in-depth of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you're just able to delegate the tasks also better, so you get things done.
Yeah, so I feel I have become more proficient because
Yeah.
now I don't have to sit and think about the basics.
Yeah.
Ki, okay, I need to clean my brushes,
Yeah.
okay, I need to pack. No, now I can put my energy in having growth to it.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm getting advanced, I
Yes.
feel. Yeah, I don't have to sit and do the
back
course,
round
of
it.
the backhand work. Now I can put my energy
Into the craft.
In the craft,
Yeah.
you know, getting more work, making more contacts, talking to more people, because my now other work is taken care of.
That's
you know?
interesting. So
Yeah,
can you
yeah,
just talk a little bit more about what are these other things that you also have to look at when you're into all this? You
Oh.
said making contacts.
Making
What is
contacts now,
important?
see, for this season the brides are done. Now you have to look for the other brides.
Yeah.
Now one movie is shot. Now
Yeah.
you have to have another artist. Now you need to connect with another production
Yeah.
houses, wherein you have to display your work, wherein you have to go have meetings that what
Yeah.
kind of a work you can provide.
Yeah.
Will you do only one artist or do you have a team to take care of the entire movie?
thing.
You know, all of that. Now I can concentrate on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes,
And are
yes.
there any other underrated skills that you need to have to get into this field?
Under, for
That
example,
people don't really know about, but you're like,
Oh,
no, eventually you
talking.
realize
talking, communication
is really important.
very, very important.
In what
It
way?
is okay
Yeah.
if you don't know languages.
Okay.
It is okay if you don't know English.
Yeah.
I will not say that you need to know English to
proper, yeah.
communicate, but I think you should have communication skills in this industry. Like when it, in terms of getting the money out from the production houses,
Yeah.
or to display yourself, anything.
Yeah.
Communication is key. You should have this speaking
The speaking
Skills
skills. Yeah.
in you.
And I think you also need to have good listening skills. What does your client want?
Of course. Listening to you have to, no matter what.
Has there ever been a time where your client has said something to you and you just did not agree with them, but you didn't know how to say it?
No, I can't think top of my mind about any event, but there is always a thing which I told you. They
Yes,
come up
they
with
come with some standard,
other
Deepika Padukone,
reference,
yeah.
and then you like, "Arey, nahi ho sakta hai. We
Yeah.
have to do it another way." But they do listen.
Okay.
Like if you make them understand in a proper way, I don't think I've come across
Communication skills.
There where HR comes into
Yeah,
picture.
the HR comes in.
The HR in me.
So we were discussing off camera. You mentioned that makeup and styling was considered a male-dominated industry at some point. Can you describe it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, like I feel till 2000 also
Yeah.
in industry we have this term called makeup dada, and it's still
Okay.
on. Okay, and women were not encouraged in this field. I don't know for what reason. It would be maybe of the erratic schedules and hours
Okay.
of working, but there were very, very less female artists.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
hardly any. I think the trend only shifted after 2000. You know, where in the female started taking makeup work.
Yeah.
They were either do hair
Yeah.
or nothing. Makeup was a male dominant industry before.
Wow.
Yes.
So how was your experience then being a female in this industry? Or was it better by the time
It
you
was
came
better till the time I entered. It was taken. I mean, like women has taken over everywhere. But still, there are male artists who don't encourage women, or they don't feel that they can do a better job.
They really think that?
Yeah. There is this
What's
side
their
for
reasoning?
it because they feel it's their kind of a work.
Like
You
a
know?
craftsmanship work.
I don't know what it is about. They feel people with little bit of more knowledge is taking
Yeah.
over their work. Maybe they're little
okay.
insecure about
Insecure.
it. But yeah, I feel it is little struggle to get into this industry if you are a
Huh?
female. Yeah.
That's really
For
interesting.
me, it wasn't because the time had changed by then, but I have heard stories like there were no makeup females artists. You know, there were only makeup dadas back then.
Wow.
Yes,
And
yes.
have you seen currently any of your male contemporaries? They may have been getting more of a priority or anything like that. Have you noticed it currently? Maybe in some
I
ways.
have not noticed that, but I
Yeah.
have noticed that they get jealous of me.
They get jealous.
Yeah.
And to your face or?
No, I can feel
पीठ
it.
पीछे.
No, पीठ पीछे सब कुछ पीठ पीछे चलता है. But yeah, I can feel that
Okay.
yeah, because
हाँ.
they know, okay, she talks well.
Yeah.
You know, she speaks well. She knows her art. She's like learning. She's doing
Yeah.
this advanced courses. So I can be a threat to them to take away the work. And I think it's everywhere. It's every industry.
That makes
but,
sense, yeah.
But yeah, this also industry has this side of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because we were
yeah.
speaking to these bodybuilders on one of our episodes as well, and one of them was a female bodybuilder, and she was talking about how males are now really intimidated by her
Yeah.
because she's in that
Correct.
male-dominated gym
Dominated.
rat industry
Correct,
sort of
correct.
thing. So yeah, I do agree. It's there in almost all the industries
Yeah,
right
people
now.
feel jealous about you. If you're earning even like 1,000 rupees more than them, they will be like, oh, tera per day to itna hai, so do it, you know.
And is there a pay disparity between males and females
No,
in
no,
this
no,
industry?
no, there is not that, but
Huh.
it's like you have to speak for your pay, you know.
Okay.
So if you speak well, if you portray your work in a better way, you get paid more.
So how would you recommend that somebody new in this industry do that, portray their work?
So
And get the
nowadays-
right work.
Oh my God, you guys are fortunate enough to have the social media and display
That's like
your
a portfolio,
work in
right?
every other way. You know, so I think it's a boon to an industry by lately everyone is displaying their personal lives. So I think display more of your professional side and
On social media.
on social media, and people are more vocal about their things. People are they know how to take this content, how
Yeah.
to create content.
Yeah.
Like I started doing my BTS work past 6 months. I feel started putting my work. It's been more than 7 years, 8 years.
So you wish you started early.
Yeah, I do. I tell each and every artist, like my cousin has opened a bakery.
Yeah.
I tell her, even if you're not baking today, put one swirl picture.
swirl, yeah.
Keep your, what do you say?
Your page active?
Page active. Your viewers
Engaged.
engaged.
Yeah,
You know, all this engagement. I tell her, like this, it is a need of an hour. Like
For an artist.
for an artist, definitely. They
Okay.
need to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
They should know what kind of a work you can do.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you
yeah.
see your social media as a portfolio, or do
Of
you
course.
do you see it as a trend sort of thing? Because nowadays people do makeup
I
with the
see
trends.
it as a portfolio. Now, if
Yeah.
somebody asks me, send me your work pictures. So,
Yeah.
5
You
years
send a
back,
link.
before I would send them on a WhatsApp. Now
Ah.
I'm sending my Instagram
Instagram
profile.
profile, yeah.
But obviously now there is other side to it, that there are so many filters. You
Yes.
can buy followers.
Yeah.
You know, that is a pinch, I
Yes.
feel,
Yeah.
wherein the raw art, the organic art is judged because someone X profile has 10k followers.
Yeah.
Like for example, I have 3,400, 500
Okay.
followers, and if somebody with not as efficient as me but very good in social
Social media,
will get work.
Yeah.
Because the social media page looks good,
Looks
and
good.
this is how it is working lately.
So is that where the industry is going right now? People are looking at your social media.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
And back in the day when you started, how was that like?
Send pictures on
Just send pictures
WhatsApp,
on
and brides to I get one bride from another bride. For
Word of
example,
mouth.
for example, वो कहते हैं एक शादी में कई शादियाँ होती है. It's
Yeah.
like एक bridal करो तो और bridals
All bridals
मिलती
मिलते
है.
हैं.
It's like
I
that.
love that. So many references.
Yeah.
That's
Your
great.
Prospective
And
brides
it's
are
great
there.
that people also reference you. That is sort of like a validation कि हाँ मैंने अच्छा किया है.
Yes.
Do you ever feel like insecure about a work that you have done?
I have never felt insecure about my work. You know.
So you've been confident कि I know my thing.
See, there are bad days to it, you know, like wherein something can go wrong.
Yeah.
But I have never felt bad about my work or insecure about my work, because when I work, I give more than 100% to my work.
Yeah.
2-3 things are my basics. I don't cheat my work. I do it so thoroughly कि even if like something goes wrong, even if the pen comes out, even if some hair flows off, it can be a you know, I don't feel that I have cheated on it or I have not done it right, you know, or maybe I have not put the right product. No. So
You
these
have
are
given your
I have given my 100%. Now if wind has blown and something has gone wrong,
That is just on the universe.
that is on the universe, guys. But I said there are days things can, so no one is as perfect, you know. But giving that 100% is important.
Yeah.
You should, if when you go back to sleep, you should not go with those thoughts, oh my god,
I could have at least given more, and maybe this wouldn't
No.
have become like that.
yes, maybe you should not feel that you have cheated. I
Right.
feel, oh, I used fake product.
People
You
do
know,
that.
people do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
People get all these branded products from Crawford Market
Yeah.
and easily display, wherein I spent 3,500 on one chota lipstick.
So how does somebody know who to trust when
Yeah,
this stuff
it
is
is
happening?
very
How can a
important.
common person know? How would you tell them ki you can know this is a real
See,
stylist
nowadays,
and a real artist?
yeah, so now they know, like for example, if they know they're hiring me,
Yeah.
they know it's going to be genuine products or whatever.
So you also have a personal brand and a personal reputation.
Yeah, of course. And lately, I feel because of the social media exposure, clients themselves are so knowledgeable that they know what are the products, what are the brands. My brides would ask me, what do you use? Okay, do you use NARS? Do you use this few products? So I learn from my own client.
Wow.
It's the other way around also at times. Like few products they know and I don't know. You know,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
it is like that. It's both sides to it.
Reciprocal
Yes,
types.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I think let's move to a rapid fire
Yes,
round.
let's
Something
do
a
it.
little fun, upbeat. Okay. What is the best celebrity beauty brand that you swear by?
Celebrity beauty brand.
That you swear by?
My top of the mind, I think I swear by my Maybelline mascara.
Okay. But a celebrity beauty brand. Nowadays they start so many
NARS,
things.
I
right?
think, yeah. NARS,
Okay.
Charlotte Tilbury, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Hourglass, these are the products. Dior, they all have it in their vanity.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, MAC lipsticks.
MAC.
MAC
Is MAC
lipsticks.
really good?
Yeah, see,
I've
what
heard mixed.
mix?
Yeah.
I'm telling you what happened when the luxury brand which came into picture first was MAC.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like when people started using luxury products,
It was MAC.
it was MAC.
Because in the ads, that was what we would see. We would see so much of MAC.
Correct. So
Yeah.
MAC had hit that market that time. Okay. And now obviously we use NARS, Dior, Hourglass, and Charlotte Tilbury and all these brands. But first, you know, when I started, when I saw my sister's wedding and all, they would, हम MAC use करते हैं. So that was a luxury back then. Yeah. Now
How times have changed.
Yeah. Times have changed. Now we use MAC as a drug store product.
Yes. Yeah. It's considered a cheap thing you get in
but
some
it's not
dukan.
cheap, yeah.
It's considered like that compared
Mini
to all
is
these
for
other
1900. It's not cheap. Mini lipstick is for 1900.
products. What is the best beauty hack that you swear by?
CTM.
CTM. Okay. Which Bollywood star's makeup game is always on point?
I think makeup, right? I think
Yeah.
Katrina.
I agree actually.
Yeah. I think
simple.
she's just blessed with
Good skin?
skin and she looks good.
Hmm.
I feel, Katrina, nothing goes wrong on her.
Yeah.
You put a blue liner, whatever, she looks good. I like that, yeah. Even Aishwarya, for that matter.
Ooh, interesting. I've never
Yes.
heard that.
Yeah.
I
Although she
always-
tries a lot of different things, so she
Oh, but Aishwarya OG back in
OG,
the day.
yeah,
that
yeah,
was yeah.
OG
agreed.
thing is Aishwarya, and I think Katrina pulled it off very nicely.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Favorite foundation brand for Indian skin tones?
Favorite found, so there can be two types to it if you want to invest more and or a pocket friendly product. So I would recommend NARS for luxury one. They are really good, and if pocket friendly if you want to do, you can try Lakme.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Lakme has
have
good
a
products.
doubt just to
Huh.
getting out of that rapid
Yeah.
fire zone. I'm so sorry, deviating.
No
But
problem.
I've heard of these like 3-in-1 foundations that also act like as a tint, and they're also
BB cream and
BB
all.
cream.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
are those also like just as good?
Yeah. That's what I
Is it
told you.
good?
If you want to do
Yeah.
an easy, less step products makeup, less steps, so you can do your cleansing toning
Yeah.
and you can directly apply this BB cream,
Okay.
which has your moisturizer as well as a tint.
Okay.
And nowadays it comes with an SPF, so you don't have to even apply
Exactly. Yeah,
your
yeah, yeah.
sunscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just an easy product. But then again, that is where we fail to understand that our skin, our face, not every part of skin is.
Good for that.
No.
You can't put all
we have
products on those.
pigmentation.
Okay.
Like, you know, the skin is not flawless. We have discoloration on our skin.
That's
so
true.
that, for example, if that BB cream or tint is looking good on cheeks, it might not look good over your mouth area or your forehead, because these are the areas which gets pigmented a lot.
Pigmented,
So that is where you put your color correction, all this color
Yes,
theory comes
yeah,
into picture there.
yeah.
Yeah, but if
Orange
it's a
color corrector.
so that is where your color theory, which we
Color
were
theory
talking
comes
about,
in,
what will
yeah.
neutralize the dark,
Yeah.
orange will neutralize the dark color. That's
Yeah.
why on dark circles we put orange.
The orange corrector. I
Yeah.
tried it once. It actually works.
Yeah,
I
so
was surprised.
where,
Yeah.
and see, this everything will get caught under camera, right? So for celebs, you have to be like very careful what color you're putting, what are the lights, what is the light color, is it warm, where are they shooting? So yeah, that's why again, back to square one, color theory.
Color theory. So, what's your most dramatic SFX look ever?
Like what I have done?
Yeah.
Oh, my new movie will be coming. I don't know if I should take name because they keep changing the name of the movies. But
You could maybe say it's going to star somebody.
it's going to, I have worked with Deepak Dobriyal.
Okay.
Yeah, so he is playing a Daku in it, and
Okay.
yes, I've done the prosthetic on him, and it was fun.
Ooh. And a dramatic, like how was it? What did you do on his face?
So we did some scars, we texturized his skin. Yeah, he is fair as, in your words, you know, fair as that.
Yeah.
And we made him like another level toned down to another color.
Color shade.
Yeah, color
Yeah.
shade. Yeah.
Wow. And like a proper like pirate types?
Yeah, you can say
Ooh.
that. Yeah, it's
That's
so
interesting.
fun.
We'll have to see
Yes.
how it came to be. And
Yes.
how many hours did you spend on that?
So it was, so first initial 2-3 days it took me long, but then I just got used to it. So 1 hour minimum.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. 1
That's
hour
good.
minimum. It wasn't much, but I have done this gunshots and all
Ooh.
for a shoot, not for a movie and all, and they are also like fun to
And
do.
how do you know how a gunshot is supposed to look? How much research do you have to
Oh
do
my
then
god,
for that?
there's a funny part of it. Like, I can tell you
Yeah.
one this little story that I just got, you know, I just did that, and which I feel so stupid about myself. So my actor Deepak Dobriyal, he is riding a horse in this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, and he got bruises on his full calf while he
Yeah.
was on the horse, you know. And when he came, the doctor came and they are, you know, trying to cover up the wound. And I was like, sir, एक मिनट रुको, मुझे फोटो खींचने. सर like, हाँ खींचो. क्या कैसे ठीक होता है? मैंने बोला नहीं सर, रेफरेंस के लिए, prosthetic के. And he's like,
The places you need to go for inspiration.
So this is me. And I'm like, sir, थोड़ा रुको, फोटो खींचने दो. Sir is feeling happy that I'm so concerned about it.
But no, it's for practice.
Sir, reference के लिए थोड़ा. Even when I got hurt the other day in the rickshaw, I took a photo and it was behind. I told Daniel, please take a photo. She's like, Snehal, photo. Reference.
So when you have to look for gunshot wounds, you go on Google. You're like gunshot wound.
Yes. The color.
The cops will be at your door soon.
I'm sure. I do that. And I'm so bad at it. And sir was so happy, like, you know.
Somebody cares.
Somebody cares, and this. He's looking at Snehal. Really?
Not here, right
Here,
now.
if you want it for your reference, and then it happened as a joke later. Then again he got hurt or something. अरे रुको रुको थोड़ा पहले स्नेहल का फोटो खींचने दो. फिर मलम पट्टी करो उसका. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is how realistic references I look for.
This is just a normal artist life,
Yes.
looking for creativity in the weirdest places.
Yes, yes.
So, Kriti Sanon or Alia Bhatt, who has better makeup looks?
I think both.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
styling choices, fashion choices?
I don't want to because I myself I don't look. I'm not very keen about styling.
Okay.
So I feel everyone is beautiful. So to be true, yeah.
Both in their own way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I can only feel you know when these people they go to Met Gala and all that.
Yeah.
That is
Like, why?
why.
What was the
No,
idea
yeah,
behind
yeah. That
it?
is the only time I judge them on their styling. Otherwise, I have no take on the styling.
Okay.
I feel they don't need men. They have done everything in the
Yeah.
industry.
Like, let them chill. Let
Whatever
them
they
be.
wear, whatever they do is good. Okay, it's keeping them happy. Do it. It's like that.
So, SFX or glam makeup, which is more fun for you to
SFX.
create? Of course.
SFX. It's so much fun. It's so much blood.
Is it just the blood that you like?
I like the detail to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
See, both the work needs detail, but SFX is a different ball game. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yes.
For you, it may be even more meditative.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And the way we practice, you know,
Yeah.
you need to practice that each wound, each bruise, and how the colors will be.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much fun. Yeah.
And the way you talk about it too, you're so enthusiastic about it. You
because
really
I feel
love
because
it.
it's a newfound love. That's why.
Oh, yes.
till the time it gets
It's a
old.
honeymoon phase
Till
with
the time it's
SFX.
get old. So I'm just in honeymoon phase with my SFX.
SFX.
Yes.
Okay, so best eyeshadow palette for Indian skin tones.
Oh, you should have this palette from Urban Decay Naked.
What?
Yeah.
Urban?
Urban Decay. There is this brand called
Okay.
Urban Decay.
DK. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
DK.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
And they have this palette called I think Naked is with Huda Beauty and Heat palette
Ah.
from Urban Decay. Oh, it just goes well with Indian skin tone. It has all warm color.
The warm neutral.
Warm
tones.
neutral eyeshadows. Yeah. Nowadays you get it in other brands also, but I have been using that for long and it really works well on me. Yes.
Wow, okay, and does it work also for your clients?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
use
yeah.
that as well?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And what is a must-have product in your makeup kit that you cannot live without? And
Lip
this is you
balm.
personally.
Lip
balm. And you
And
mentioned you
kajal.
use you use the beeswax.
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right?
beeswax, yeah.
And kajal.
And kajal.
And the black kajal or like there's other colors.
I use
also.
brown or purple.
I love brown. I think brown as eyeliner and kajal is so
Yeah,
underrated.
correct.
People do not talk about it.
As I
enough.
told you,
The lighter
the
eyes.
lighter eyes,
yes.
if you have a brown tone eyes, you should use this brown kajal.
Yeah,
You
rather
look-
than black,
Rather
yeah.
than black, you look better.
Yes, I agree.
Mauve color, all this looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how do you deal with makeup meltdowns in the Indian heat?
Oh God, especially Mumbai.
Yes. What do you do?
I only try and do makeup when you reach the spot. I
Oh.
don't want someone to travel with the makeup and
Makeup
the
on.
foundation flowing through the sweat. See, end of the day, you can't play anything against nature.
You cannot.
You cannot.
It's
However
man versus
waterproof,
nature. Yeah.
however waterproof it is, it has to melt down. It will
Yeah.
melt down.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think you should just get ready. You should ask 10 minutes for every somewhere. Give me 10 minutes and just get ready with that time.
And how do you deal with the heat when you're going out and about?
As I told you, I get ready in cab.
In the cab, always.
Yeah,
Okay.
always.
How? Doesn't it move, shake?
I'm
What are
so
you doing?
pro at it. Trust me, I have got
Practice.
my one bride ready. Like so
Yeah.
her next change.
Yeah.
I had done it in car.
Insane.
And I have put liner in moving car.
That is a flex.
That's meditation.
That meditation in
When
the
you
car.
concentrate, you can just zoop it.
Wow.
Yes.
I could never. I would get so like motion sick. My head would be like. "Rrr."
Yeah, that is there. But when you know it's your work, you will
Then the
do
work
it.
comes first. Motion sickness later.
वो बाद में
हाँ.
उल्टी कर लेंगे.
उल्टी कर लेंगे बाद में.
अभी
Liner
थोड़ा
लगाने के
अभी थोड़ा
बाद कर
काम करने
लेंगे.
दो. Yeah, it happens to me.
Yeah.
When I'm working, my head doesn't hurt or anything, and when I keep my that last brush down,
Then you're like,
and I'm like, ये
God.
दुख रहा था, ये भी दुख रहा था, ये भी दुख रहा था. That is when my mind goes on it.
It's like exercise. You don't know till it's done.
Yeah, till
Yeah.
the time you're standing tall for
Yeah.
at a length of 18 hours,
Yeah.
whatever. But as soon as you keep that your last brush down, then all this ache. Hello, I was there. All these aches will start saying you hi.
Okay, so I have a challenge for you. If I give you 5,000 rupees as a budget, what would be your vanity kit?
Oh.
What would be part of it? 5,000 is less in my opinion, but what do you think?
No. You can easily make in
Yeah?
5,000. Yeah. First of all, you should have your moisturizer.
Okay.
Then you can club that 3-in-1
Yeah.
foundation, come your
The
tinted
tint and
moisturizer.
everything, yeah.
Yeah. Then you can have a blush. Okay, which can again act as a tint for your lip. Eye.
Beetroot blush?
Beetroot blush works, but then again it will melt down, and I don't know if you make it correct or not. So there is nowadays this all 3-in-1
Okay.
4-in products are coming. You know, you can use it as
Use
a
those
blush,
instead,
lip,
yeah.
eyeshadow. So again, you can use that as the
Yeah.
one. Then you can have your kajal, mascara, and eyebrow. Done. And one setting spray.
Oh, so setting spray also helps.
So I'll tell you,
Okay.
setting spray helps in retaining your makeup, but I feel it's more of a therapeutic. You just feel that mist.
Everything's put together.
Yeah, you just feel it like a finish line.
Yeah.
It's like a soft after a dinner.
It's like oh yes. I was gonna say it's like, you know, magic dust.
No,
It's done,
it's
but
like-
this is better.
It
Soft after
completes
dinner.
your meal.
Meal.
You know, it's kind of that. Everything comes back to food. So yeah,
Your love for cooking is
love
coming out.
for eating, cooking, everything. Yeah.
So now this is just the last round.
Yeah.
Here we'll get a little controversial where
Oh
you
my
may have to
God.
spill the tea.
Okay.
Up to you the extent to which you want to do it.
Okay.
So have you ever worked with a celebrity who was obsessed with their own mirror rather than the actual event? You don't have to drop a name.
No, yeah, I have worked a lot with such celebrities, and you know what? It comes to
With
them
the job.
naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they don't love the mirror, I don't think they can face camera.
Face the camera. That's so true.
So I think it's part of them. I think, yeah.
And have you ever witnessed a meltdown that somebody has had after seeing themselves? I've seen this in like movies and shows. That's why I'm asking. Like they just see themselves and they start crying or something.
Yeah.
They have like major meltdowns.
Yeah. Most of the time they have. And I feel it's just they're overwhelmed with the work and
can
facing,
understand.
being in that limelight all the time, wherein they have to also fake it most of
Right.
the time.
Yeah.
So there is a point or time they want to break down, and that it's needed, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because no human can be so fake for so long.
Exactly.
Right, and they have to act, they have to be just as chirpy, giggly as possible
Like people
everywhere.
have to love them at all
Yeah,
times.
because all the cameras are
Yeah.
following them
Any small
everywhere,
thing
every
you
smallest
do,
thing.
Yeah.
So that breakdowns though will happen only. I feel it just comes naturally.
And does that worry you? Like they focus on such tiny things. So even the small, like, you know, makeup hassles that happen, are you ever worried that they'll zoom in?
Yeah,
and stuff
they
like
will,
that?
they will, and I think it's part of their job. But there are few actors who have come across who only concentrate on their acting. They don't like extra touch-ups. They'll be like, "Snehal, मेरा बाल देखेगा या मुझे acting देखेगा."
Huh. Wow.
There are celebs
There
like
are
that
these-
also.
yeah.
Oh, there are different kinds to it.
Wow.
Yeah, there are people. I had heard about this one story from Mr. Amitabh Bachchan.
Huh.
Like, wherein this costume stylist, I mean, like she missed on the correct socks color in the continuity.
Okay.
Okay. He called her and he asked her how many movies I have done. She's like, sir, many.
Yeah.
Like, ये picture में मैंने कौन सा socks डाला था बताओ. तो she's like, sir, I don't know. I'm like, exactly. मेरा socks का color नहीं देखेगा कोई. मेरी acting देखेंगे.
I love that.
So, and see, this comes from the experienced actors
Yeah.
who, you know, who
Who
are the
spend
goats,
so-
spend
yeah.
so much time, and now acting, they know that acting is the only way.
Yeah.
acting is the only thing that they need to concentrate on.
And do you think right now that I think importance has become less on the craft and more on how they are looking and how they are able to
I
be
think
on
it's
camera?
all the showbiz lately happening, you know. So yeah,
It's just part of the showbiz.
it's a part of the showbiz. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I told you that there are actors who have told me not to do touch-ups in
Yeah.
between.
And these are mostly the experienced ones who do
Uh,
that.
Yeah. No, there is both.
Both sides.
Both.
But
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you see any difference between maybe newcomers and more experienced people in the showbiz when it comes to the way they want to be presented?
Yeah.
In what ways?
Like I have seen the I don't know how to put it across. Like they both have they're both enthusiastic about different things.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, like for example, these newcomers, they want to explore everything. They want to
Yeah.
know this, that. The experienced actor, they just know they have to do this. This is their job. You know, they'll be more enthusiastic about even changing the lines in between. If
Oh.
something is written in some format, they would like to have their own version
Own
to it.
version to it. Own twist.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So these are little and different things.
But nothing in the way like, you know, maybe they want to have a touch up in a certain way or like their hair.
No, it's the same.
Both sides are
Both
the
the
same.
sides, both
Okay.
the sides are the same. Yeah.
And are there any viral beauty trends that you secretly think are toxic for young minds?
This
The
Korean,
skin we were
my
talking
God.
about. Oh
The
my
Korean
God.
skincare,
Yeah.
people are going mad behind it, especially these young girls.
The young girls, it's like the
Yes.
really young people
Yes.
who are into the Korean skin
Korean
trends.
skin trends.
Are there any other trends that you've noticed that you think are harmful apart from this?
No, there's no harmful. It's like more exposure they're getting about all these products and they're literally spending a lot.
Yeah.
When you're not even making money. I know, like I know few people who are just in school or colleges.
Yeah.
But they know how to, they want to put a sheet mask. They
Yes.
want to do all these things, you know.
They'll do the gua sha.
Gua sha
we
thing.
spoke.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
when
There's
you
all this
do-
plastic surgeries, the rhinoplasty and all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're already thinking about Botox and
Yes,
like all of
yes,
that.
Correct. Yeah.
So what if when you have kids, when do you think will be the right time for them to start? Like they come to you and they're like, I want to put some
You know what,
product, I want to put this.
To be true, the way the lifestyle is going on, I should be alive till the time my kid grows 20-25.
You have no faith in
I have
the
no
things you're
faith.
consuming.
I have no faith in that.
No, that makes
And
sense.
the way we are exploiting the environment,
Yeah.
I have to really
knows? Yeah.
rethink about even having a child.
Like Mumbai is going to be underwater soon, they
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
So
So,
who knows?
Who knows? And all
Who
this.
are you going to do
What
styling
I'm
for
gonna do?
then?
I'm taking like one day every day.
Just living
Just-
as you can.
Just being happy for today, just being grateful and gratitude towards today. That's it.
And do you have any, just to close off, do you have any final messages for the youth in general? The ones who will be alive, hopefully.
Of course, be patient. You know, I really feel slow down thoda.
Yeah.
It's important to slow down in between and have faith. Don't give these terms anxiety and depression a lot of weightage. I see a lot lately, you know.
It's thrown around.
It's
you
thrown
feel.
around, and also I also feel like giving this little message to the youth is like at times you don't have to really experience everything to learn. You know, ऐसे कहते हैं ना मैं अपने experience से बात सीखूंगा. No, at times you can buy experiences. Yeah, if someone has told you कि ऐसे करने से ऐसे होने वाला है तो भाई जाके buy the experience. You don't have to go through everything in life.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You should learn from others' experiences. You should learn from your parents' experiences. Yeah, I think this someone should have told me before.
That you have so much access to things, you better
yeah.
buy
तो
it.
अभी experience भी buy कर लो, वो better है. That will, you know, reduce the steps in getting your princess in Mario. You know, you have to call, you have to, you know, just.
It's like your pluses.
Your plus, your stars.
Yes, your stars, yes.
Yeah, you have to just catch those. please do that.
And what about somebody who's starting out in this industry, or somebody who's interested? They've not really started
Please
their
take a
exploring.
proper education, learn your craft.
Yeah.
Just don't take it
Just don't get into
lightly. Yeah. End of the day, you're going to play with someone's hair, skin,
Yeah.
everything.
They can sue you. Don't
so be
forget.
generous towards it.
Yeah.
It can be you on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I
yeah.
think that's great. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Yes.
It was so nice speaking to you, Snehal.
Thank
I
you
learned
so much
so
for
much. It was so fun.
having me. This was my first time on podcast.
This is your debut,
I
as we said. This is your debut.
I've always decorated the celebs who have done the podcasts.
And now you're on the other side of the
Yes, I have
camera.
always been behind the camera and behind the backstage, backstage human. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
and
Thank you so much.
It was great to share my little experience that I have.
But I think we've learned so much. People who may be interested in this field,
Yes,
maybe
can
they're
always
pushed
get
a little
connected
more.
to me. And
Oh yeah, drop your if you want. right now.
So my Instagram handle is H&M by Snehal. Yeah, my name is Snehal Giradkar Mehta. And yeah, you can DM me if you have any questions. I would be more than happy to answer it. And yeah, we can go from there. And
Amazing.
thank you once again for having me.
Thank you so much. So you heard it here, the glam, the raw and the real, everything. So it was great having you again.
Yes.
Thank you so much everybody for watching. This was our last episode of this season. So stay tuned to the next season coming up soon.
She's rocking it.
Thank you so much. So like, subscribe, share, comment, and I hope there was no other stuff to say. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to the audience, the viewers for watching. Thank you to the crew, and thank you for everyone.
Thank you, team.
Bye.
Bye.